बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम अल्लाहुम्मा रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम आमीन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन. We should be nice. Trigonometry lecture 4. In this lecture I will discuss the solutions of trigonometric equations. For example, these types of equations: sin x 0.5 for this domain, cos 2x minus 80 root 3 upon 2 for this domain, and so on. Solutions of trigonometric equations. Don't use calculator for the following values of sine, cos and tan, and use sketches instead. Like when sine and cos is -1, 0 and 1. For these particular values of sine and cos, don't use calculator. For tan 0 and tan infinite, don't use calculator to evaluate these values of tan. Well, when sine theta is 1, then according to this sketch, the corresponding value of 1 is 90. Therefore, the answer is 90. When sine theta is 0, then there are three values: this, 180 and 360. So these are three possible answers. And when sine theta is -1, the value of theta is 270. So according to sketch, we can get all the possible answers. Same is for cos. We use sketch for these three values of cos: 1, 0 and -1. When cos is 1, then the angle is 0 degree and 360 degree. This is 360 degree comma 1. This is 0 comma 1. This is the way we can find the values of cos -1, 1 and 0. So these are the values for cos 0, and this is the value for cos -1. Cos theta is -1 at 180 degrees. For tan, we have to find two values of tan: tan 0 and tan infinite. Tan 0 is at 0, 180 and 360. Tan infinite is 90 and 270. See here, tan theta is 0 here, here and here, and tan infinite is 90 and at 270. Important points regarding the solution of equations. Solve the equations according to the given domain. Now this is one of the most important points. We need to solve the equations according to the given domain. And what if domain is positive? For positive domain, work in anti-clockwise direction. Like you need to work like this. If domain is negative, then you need to work in clockwise direction. For negative domain, work in clockwise direction. For positive domain, work in anti-clockwise direction. Make sure you remember these directions according to given domain. Since the domain is negative, therefore we will work in clockwise direction, and we will start from fourth quadrant. And the names of the quadrants will remain unchanged. Whether you will work in anti-clockwise direction or in clockwise direction, the names of quadrants will remain unchanged. This will remain first, second, third and fourth quadrant. So make sure you will not change the names of the quadrants, and you cannot change the names of the quadrants. Rules for unknown angles. See, this angle is minus theta, this is minus theta, and this is minus theta. And the rules are for these three trigonometrical ratios. For negative angle is cos minus theta will become positive cos theta, sine minus theta will become minus sine theta, tan minus theta will become minus tan theta. And the applications of these rules. Well, if the question is solve this equation, in order to evaluate this negative x, we need to use this rule. This negative will be here. You need to write this negative here, because this sine minus x will become minus sine x, therefore minus 2 sine x. This is the way we evaluate this negative sign. And the rest is simple. You just need to take inverse and get the answers. I will discuss this later. Important points, directions. For positive domain, work in anti-clockwise direction. For negative domain, work in clockwise direction. The number of the name, in fact this is the name, it's not number, let me correct this. The names of the quadrants will remain unchanged irrespective of the directions. Decide the quadrants according to the sign of the numerical value of the given function. Use cast for that. See, when sign is positive, and if you will work for this domain, there are two possibilities. Sign is positive here and here. So according to this domain, we have to work in anti-clockwise direction in all four quadrants. And since sign is positive, therefore sign must be in first quadrant and in second quadrant. So this numerical value, this positive value will tell you the quadrants, and this will tell you the limit of the quadrants. Sign is positive in first and second, and this means you can work in all four quadrants. But since sign is positive, so you need to work only in first and second quadrant, and this is the range of the theta. In fact x, this is x, so this must be x, not theta. Sin theta is negative is in third and fourth quadrant, therefore according to this domain we can work in third and fourth quadrant. So this will be the answer of theta, and this will be the answer of theta, and this is alpha and this is alpha. Basic angle alpha. Basic angle is used for the calculation of the general angle, like x, theta, y or z. Basic angle, the second point is, basic angle is always positive because it is an acute angle. It can never be negative. It is always formed from the horizontal axis of the quadrants. If you are in first quadrant, this will be the basic angle, second quadrant this, third this, and fourth this. Make sure you always make the basic angle from the horizontal axis. Replace theta by alpha by taking the inverse. While taking the inverse, always replace general angle by alpha, ignoring the negative sign of the numerical value. This is one of the most important point. Let me explain you this point here. Well, since cos is negative, therefore cos must be in second and third quadrant. According to cos is negative in second and third quadrant. Now this is very important. While inversing, you need to ignore this negative sign and you need to replace theta by alpha. Make sure you will remember these two things. Whenever you take inverse, whenever you find inverse, always replace theta by alpha and ignore this negative sign, because alpha is acute, so this negative sign must be ignored for alpha. Since alpha is 60, therefore according to this sketch, 60 is here and 60 is here, and since we are working in anti-clockwise direction, therefore this is the first answer. 180 minus 60 makes 120, and till here 180, so 180 plus 60 makes 240. So the required answers are 120 and 240. These are the final answers. Ignore negative sign. I already have told you, when you take inverse, you need to ignore negative. Here I ignored negative. Remember this point. Whenever you will work for alpha, always ignore negative. See, sin theta is negative, under root 2, ignore. Tan theta is negative root 3, ignore negative. And replace theta by alpha. For negative domains, work in clockwise direction. Let's suppose we are working this for this domain, for minus 360 to 0. So this alpha is 60, this number is 120, but when you will write 120 here, write minus 120, because you work in clockwise direction. and this number is 60 basic angle, therefore this answer will be 300. And since you work in clockwise direction, so write negative in the answer. This is negative 300. Yeah, I have mentioned this here. Since we work in clockwise direction, therefore this answer must be negative and this must be negative. Be careful regarding the given domain. The angle given in the function should always correspond with the angle in the domain. If the angles differ, then the domain has to be adjusted accordingly. See, both are same, so there is no need to change this domain. Since this is x and this is x, so when both are same, there is no need to change this x. I have mentioned this here. Since the given angle x and the domain angle x are same, therefore no need to change the domain. Example 2. This is one of the most important example. Since these two are different, therefore we need to make this x as 2x minus 80. We need to bring 2x minus 80 here. We need to convert this x in the form of 2x minus 80 before start solving this equation. Since the angle given in the function is 2x minus 80, angle in the function 2x minus 80 differs from the angle given in the domain, therefore the domain needs to be adjusted accordingly. Here is the way to adjust the domain. This is the given domain. Now we need to bring we basically use BODMAS. In order to bring 2x minus 80 here, we first need to multiply this inequality by 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So this will become 0, 2x, 720. Now we need to bring minus 80 in this inequality. 0 minus 80 makes minus 180, minus 80, 2x minus 80 and 720 minus 80 makes 640. This is the way to change the domain. So use BODMAS in order to make the domain as same as the given angle. Now solve the equation according to this new domain. Well, this minus 180 means you need to work in clockwise direction, and this 640 means you need to work at least twice, at most twice, because till here we have 630 degrees. Now here is the solution. So when we will take inverse, since cos is positive, so it must be in first and fourth quadrant. Cos is here and here. So while inversing, we need to ignore negative, but we don't have negative here. What if we had negative here? We had to ignore negative. But this is positive, so it's fine. So we need to replace this 2x minus 80 by alpha, and this is the value of alpha. Now, since we have to work in both the directions, so first we will work in anti-clockwise direction. Therefore, this is the first answer, 30. And this is the second answer, 330. And first answer, 30. Second answer, 330. And to get this 390 answer, since we have to work twice in anti-clockwise direction, therefore add 360 into this answer. Whenever you work twice, just add 360 in the previous answer to get the next answer. Add 360 in this answer. And this answer is because of the negative domain. Minus 80 domain. So see, this domain is minus 80. This means you need to work in clockwise direction. That is why I work in clockwise direction and I got this minus 30. And you need to discard 690. You must remember that this answer is outside the domain, this is not in the domain, therefore you need to discard this answer. So finally you have 30, 330, 319 minus 30. Now you need to work for x, so shift this 80 on right side. When you will bring 80 on right side, you will get these things, and then for x you need to divide all answers by 2. So these are the final answers. Since all our answers are exact, so there is no need to there is no need to conscious about the accuracy. If let's suppose we had 50.32, then you need to give your answer 50.31 decimal place. When answers are non-exact in degrees, then we always give the answers up to 1 decimal place. In radians, the answers must be up to 3 significant figures when answers are non-exact. But here the answers are exact, therefore there is no need to worry about the accuracy. I have mentioned this here, minus 30 occurred due to the negative domain because of this. Example 3, change the domain when the domain and given angle are different. See, this is 2x and this is x. Now we need to make this 2x. So when we will multiply this with 2, we'll get, let me correct this. This is 720. So the range is 0 to 720. The domain is 0 to 720. That means you need to work twice. So when you will take inverse, you'll get alpha 60, and see, since sine is positive, so sine must be in first quadrant and in second quadrant. Therefore the first answer is 60, the second answer is 120. This is the first answer, this is the second answer. Since you are working twice, therefore you just need to add 360 into this answer to get this answer. 360 plus 60 makes 420, 360 plus 120 makes 480. Whenever you work twice, just add 360 in your previous answers. Now divide all the answers by 2. These are the final answers. While solving the equations, always factorize the equation first and then solve it. See, never cancel these two signs. This is wrong. You can never cancel functions like this, because sine can take any value including 0, and if sine is 0, then this equation will be infinite. So always factorize the equations. Bring everything on left side, take common, and then write either sine theta equal to 0 or this entire thing equal to 0. And then you know how to solve the equation. Sine theta 0, use a sketch. You know sine theta 0 at 3 points, 0, 180 and 360. And this is our normal equation. Tan is positive, it must be in first quadrant and in third quadrant. This is 45 and this is 225. At the end you need to summarize your answers. Just write hence. These are the final answers: 0, 45, 180, 225 and 360. So this is all. We have done all types of equations, almost all types of equations. Now you need to practice a lot in order to get good at this topic. One last thing is remaining, which is the sketch of this function. Y is equal to sine theta plus 90, let's suppose. So I will discuss this in my next lecture, inshallah. We should be good with others. Allah Hafiz.